What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a big 650, 750, and we have a whole bunch of codes, a bunch of U codes, lost communication with the mass airflow sensor. What is going on? I want to show you guys what I found. All you big 650, 750 medium duty guys, I want you to go and check your truck and see if this problem is going to plague you with a reduced engine power. All right, guys, let's talk. All right, everybody, welcome back. Thanks for checking us out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. This is a wacko one. First, not first for me, I guess, on a 22-750. Let's go over the codes really quick. Notice we have nothing in on-demand memory. We have nothing electrically wrong right now. Like, there's no open circuit. Pretty weird. U060F, lost communication with the mass airflow sensor, lost communication with the turbocharger, supercharger, inlet pressure sensor, A. Humidity sensor, circuit range performance. This is the new mass airflow sensors from 20 to current. They have a new humidity sensor in it. Intake air temp sensor, circuit 1. And then we have 3 generator circuit DTCs. Kind of unusual to have all of these together. So I referenced the workshop manual. Let's go take a look-see. And now we are no longer going through the PCED up here like we were accustomed to. We're going through the workshop manual. Everything is now in the workshop manual, and you actually can put in the search bar the DTC, and it will pull right to the pinpoint test that you need to go to. So if you guys want to review those codes, here are the definitions of all of these. And actually, when you go to click on, let's see, which one do we have right here? Humidity sensor. Let's go to pinpoint test J, and J is going to tell us a little more info. Let's look at this introduction. Where is it? Right here. P00F3 sets when the DTC detects the relative humidity sensor input exceeds a calibrated threshold. Interesting. Well, let's go look at what is on this truck. So when you guys open the hood of a 650, 750, here is the wheel well liner. This particular customer is a real neat freak, has the interior all done up, rags and towels all over everything, instrument clusters all wiped down. I mean, the truck is in good shape, but just like my old man would say, depression era baby, this is part of the truck too. Why wouldn't you pop the hood and at least clean this off? That's disgusting. This is going to make this electrical area and repairs a little more difficult for whoever's going to be working on it. This is the air intake system on your 650, 750. We're standing up on a stool here because 750s are way taller than the 650s. Here is your mass airflow sensor. It is a 3-wire connector. The new connectors you get, the pigtails, they come with 4. So if you're going to shotgun apart at it, at least make sure you're pulling out the 4th pin and doing the connector like you have seen us do it before. Right now, there's nothing wrong with this, and I've already went and looked thoroughly through this, and this one actually right here, the yellow with the violet, is our humidity sensor wire or circuit, and that is going to go all the way to the PCM. Now these wires go all the way down here, come into this loom, and come around and go into this bolt connector, go up into this smaller EEC loom, and comes down and goes into the powertrain control module. This is the PCM. This is what controls every function of the engine and some after treatment, because we have some glow plug module functions that's controlling our heaters for all of those after treatment components. So let's now go back to the wiring diagram, and now that we've located this and we've located this is point A, this is point B, is there anything in between that we need to look at or hone in on as a potential problem? So again, using the wiring diagram, the Ford team, the Ford Motor Company publications are the best in the industry. I thoroughly am excited every time I use the wiring diagrams because there's something that changes each time, and I can only appreciate what they have to do in order to get all these hyperlinks and wiring diagrams right where we need and all the information. So here we are in section 27, page 10, and we're going to be looking at the intake air temperature sensor, IAT2. This is going to be in our math, and kind of confusing because we have an IAT1 and an IAT2. So you'll see if we go to the next page. Okay, look at the math sensor. It says math/IAT. And if you notice, there is an inline connector right here, 1146. It says right rear of engine compartment. Let's look at the connector face and see, yeah, we're looking at a big bolt connector. So this big bolt connector says right rear of engine compartment. Okay. Weird. Weren't we like just over there? This right here, let's go over there. All right, we successfully located C1136. This is the best solution for a circuit. We have an access point. Now we can test from here to here with our DVOM, and we can test from here to here. So is the problem on this leg or is the problem on this leg? We can now test that right here, and let's go take a look at the circuits and see where exactly we are going to be focusing our attention on, or I should say at what certain pins, because that is what's going to help us figure out what's going on. Do we have a chafe spot or something? I don't know. Let's see what we have. Connector face. All right, let's start with the female side. Let's see. Now look what they did up here. So if you hover over pin 1, they tell you what that goes to. That is killer. AC pressure. Oh, air charge temp. Really? Yellow with a blue. VE755. Let's go back to the wiring diagram. VE755. So here's the mass airflow sensor. Here's the inline connection. VE755. Okay, it's not this connector, not that circuit. Let's go back to page 10. And let's go back to the intake air temp sensor 2, VE755. No kidding. All right. So if we click this hyperlink, it's going to take us right back where we were. Let's go to the female side. Pin 3. So if we're looking at the connector, it's going to be at the top. The latch is over here on the top. See how it's sitting? We're sitting like this. So it's going to be the third pin right there. So let's find the female side. Here's the latch. So we're going to be looking at it backwards. So if this is pin 3, then pin 3 should be like right here. Let's see what this says. Or let's see what color wire this is. Oh, I see a yellow with a blue tracer. But I thought this said yellow. Oh, this does say yellow with blue. What does the male side say? Yellow with violet. Same circuit, but why would they change the color? Easily to get confused. So we're gonna go right across, third one, yellow with violet. Here it is. I think we have a bit of an issue right here. Oh, check it. Freaking busted. Intake air temp sensor right there, fellas. Check that out. Now we need to see if we have what the is that more damage? What pin is that? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The green one. Okay, so this is the male side. Let's go to the 5th one down. What does it say we are at? 5th one down. Generator. Get out. Is that why our battery light is on as well? Look at this one. Look at that. This thing's got 15,000 miles on it. I'm at 22. Wow. Wow. Well, these are the 2 circuits we care about right here. We're gonna have to fix this. So now what do? Do you repin it, repin this, and connect these right here? Do you go around the connector and just cut this one and then splice them together? What would you do? Stay tuned, because I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. All right, you guys are probably all gonna wonder how we are gonna fix this. I have a CAT electrical service kit. This is freaking awesome. Kind of stinks though. It smells like fertilizer. But it has 3-pin, 4-pin, 6-pin, and instead of going around the harness with just connecting the wires and then leaving the poor soul who has to access this, now he's got to cut the wires. I'm gonna put a 2-wire connector, male and female, on the 2 circuits that we have faulted, and I'm going to continue the circuit so that it is going to be weatherproof and can easily be disconnected. Pretty sweet kit I'm going to be using. I've already got them laid out, but this is, they've been around for quite some time. This is the male and female connectors. They got the rubber gaskets and everything on them, and which I've already pulled out. They even have the pins and everything ready for you. You just have to crimp them on your wires or your circuit or whatever. And that is what we're gonna do today. Amazon, found a sweet pair of Deutsch connector terminal crimpers. Works really well. So I guess we're gonna need to find the exact circuits here. Let's get set up. Here it is. This is the problem area. I don't know if I am going to do anything with this necessarily. I'm gonna need to get the rest of these wires, so I'm gonna be cutting this one and the 5th one down on this side right here. So I guess without further ado, CP's garage. Would you just cut the goddamn wire? That's what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna need to worry about it doing anything to the cavity inside here because there's already, you know, rubber grommet. Don't get confused, because remember this was yellow with blue and the one over here is yellow with violet. Let's go ahead and cut the rest of that circuit off. We don't need that. And then this is our 5th wire down. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. All right, here's our 2 circuits on this side. We're gonna extend those. And let me cut this one off right here. That's the weirdest sounding 6-7. Oh my gosh, look at all that smoke coming out. Whoa! I don't know. It sounded very muffled. Let's go ahead and get the old razor blade here. All right, I'm gonna try to cut these down a little bit. Need to get a fresh razor blade, or do I use my seamstress tool and see if I can? I'm going for razor blade. Give this a little Andrew Dice Clay. There we go. I need just a little more meat. But I want to cut too deep. There we go. I think that's applicable for what I want to do. No other wires. You can see there's some green rubbing on that one. All right, well, I am going to fast forward this. I'm going to stop jabberjawing, and I'm going to speed this up so that we can get this done a little quicker. But first, let's go pick some wire. We need green and we need yellow. Green and yellow. Let's go get some green and yellow. We have some green and some yellow. This is the thin stuff. Thin. This is thinner. All right, get some yellow. Snip, snip, snip. And some green. And let's give it another little snip. All right, we have our extensions. And this is what we're gonna use to extend these wires so that we can successfully go around this connector. So let's go. All right, now we have the two ends that we've extended, and now we're gonna make this into our electrical connector. And I'm trying to look for a good place to put this, but if I was an electrical connector, I guess I could maybe kind of do something like this and then put a zip tie around it so it kind of, you know, sits something like that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll cut a little extra. All right, here is the final connection. I guess you guys probably want to see some electrical grease go right into these pins. Boom. I like these Deutsch connectors. They work really well, and just want to make sure we got the yellow on the top, green on the bottom, and we are gonna push that together. Now look at that. I really like the way this looks. I hope the client, or I hope you all appreciate the time that I took to make this look official. And can't even use an official zip tie, but we'll go something like this. I don't want to go right at the connector. Kind of keep it up out of the way. I like that. Maybe put another one here on the left side here, just so that we're not having a weight dispersion problem. Man, these zip ties we've gotten lately have been absolutely crappy. There we go. All right. I don't want to be too tight, but that, my friends, is all I am gonna say for this repair. Probably want to go see if our codes are no longer present, but I'm gonna save you the boredom, and I am going to get right back on this, get the codes cleared, rerun the self-test, and see if we have any other issues on this truck with the generator and some of the intake temperature and pressure sensors here on the mass airflow sensor. Let me know if this video helped you. 650, 750, not a common problem. Common area, yes. Common problem, no. This will be my second one on my 650, 750. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys all next time. See you.